Welcome back, everybody, and it's another beautiful day back down here at 79th Street and another episode of the greatest show on earth, the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at the ramp. And as you can tell if you look at the images, it's a little bit damp. We've been rained on already today, but it's starting to clear up a little bit, and the boats are getting ready to kick into action, as we can see with this vessel approaching right here. And our guy's heading in. He was coming in a little hot in the beginning. He's kind of slowed it back down, but man, he's picked that throttle up. Oh my, that was the dock smack heard around the world. I've seen and heard a lot of boats smack into the docks. This is by far one of the loudest ones I've ever heard. And he really wasn't going all that fast, but he just must have hit something in the exact right spot. And even you could tell, he walked to the bow of the boat with the quickness to kind of try and determine what kind of damage he might have going on there. I gotta love the dollar store dock lines here as well. Oh man, that's a rough one. What's the old saying? Maybe that one will buff out, but I don't know. That one's gonna have damage there. Our crew here is not having a fun day out on the water. They've been trying to get back over to this dock for several minutes. I'm not sure what the issue is, but there's definitely some sort of mechanical issue. They finally do have somebody onto the dock, and he's trying to do the single line method where they've got a line tied to the stern and the bow, and it's all on one line. And Cap's trying to get this boat over. I'm assuming he's trying to turn it around so they can try and pull this boat out. Because other than that, they would just kind of put this up on 7 and go ahead and get their trailer and kind of figure it out. So, I mean, he does have to kick this thing around, that's for sure. We obviously can't load it on the trailer stern first. But they've been struggling for a while. Cap's going to go for it here. Oh, Cap, what are you doing? Oh, we've got some acrobatics going on. Oh my gosh. My man is limber, bro. I thought for sure he was going in. When I saw that leg stretch and this boat started to go around, and then I saw him kind of bend down a little bit, I thought we were done. And my man pulled it back out and saved it. And not only that, they're going to get it over here on 6. Now, he slipped a little bit right there, too, so we're still not on 6, but he can't go in now. If he didn't go in there, it's not fair. The boating guides can't let it happen now. Now he's got to be able to, yeah, there we go. Just step onto the dock, my man, and tie this one off and have a good one, and hopefully you have, a nice adult beverage a little bit later, reminiscing that moment. Hopefully they have a little easier time trying to get this thing loaded on the trailer now, though. Our crew's backed it down, but I'm waiting to see if what I think happened is accurate. And there's my confirmation there. I saw them come down. I did not see a drain plug in the vessel when they backed down the ramp. And it looks like Wifey, who was on the phone, is now trying to get a hold of him. It looks like the same warning sign that I see, she's seen as well. And she's trying to let him know, hey bro, yeah, you weren't paying attention. Where's the drain plug? And he's saying, oh, honey, you were on the phone. You couldn't put the drain plug in. And she's saying, yeah, that's not my job. You take care of this stuff. So we're going to pull out and have to reset this one a little bit. But, man, you can tell the ramps are slick. I mean, his front tires were sliding everywhere as he did it. And, yes, we can see the water draining, and they definitely forgot the drain plug. Now here comes the real question. Are they a subscriber to my main channel? And if you're not, you may know the saying over there, subscribe or we're going to steal your drain plug. So we're just kind of hoping the drain plug mafia hasn't struck here and they actually have a drain plug. So Cap's heading back here to assess the situation. Taking a look, and yes, Cap, there's water coming out. He's going into his bag of tricks here, and let's see if we can find the plug. And Wifey's shaking her head no, like, yeah, I don't know where the plug is, bro. And he's like, well, didn't you have it last? And she's like, no, not me. But no, they're looking for it, and I'm trying to determine here, is it missing? Do they really not have one? Cap looks a little frustrated. Maybe they've left the thing at the house, and maybe our boating day's done already. Nope. No, maybe he's got one in his hand. He's coming to the back. So he's about to put it in, and we'll get back out of here. But this is one of those ones that you're always glad you catch this here at the ramp and not a few minutes later, because that's when it gets real bad. And here comes one of our crews after returning from a lovely day out on the water. These boats are always interesting to me with the high bow rails, the high gunnels, They're always a little tricky when I watch people try and bring them in. Not necessarily more tricky to dock than any other boat, but more tricky to handle the lines, get off the vessel, and it always requires somebody doing some kind of acrobatics or something to kind of get these things on the dock. But our guy's going to show up here with the little cabin cruiser. They're going to start approaching on 2. Cap's got a pretty good line. He's coming in pretty slow. We've got a guy on the stern, which is going to help significantly here. And so Cap's going to be the one who's going to probably have to jump up onto the bow of the boat, go over the bow rail, and tie off. He's going to let it float in on 2. Our Cap's going up for his move, but the guy on the stern's pretty far out. He's going to have a tough time. I mean, Cap's going to have to walk this boat in or something. Our guy looks like he's going for the toss, but this is from a pretty good distance. Oh my gosh! Wow. That was probably one of the most incredible tosses I've ever seen. Down here at 79th for sure. That was pretty impressive from that distance. Typically, everybody always says you never show anything good. Well, my man right there, that was beautiful. This is definitely one way to tow a ski in. I mean, I guess I can think of worse ways. I wouldn't mind being this guy being towed in. I wonder if he actually broke down or he faked being broke down so he could get towed in. He was like, excuse me, miss, but pardon me, could you tow me in? And we got to this point. Because he definitely looks like he's dragging this out. There's definitely got to be a better way of doing this than how they're doing it. But hey, you know, once again, to each their own, and they're going to get it up there. And our crew's coming in on approach. And our girl's standing in the bow. Remember, hun, you always got to hold on to something. We don't want Cap to get a little trigger happy. Especially if you got that high bow rail there, you might as well have one hand on it. We're coming in on 4, and oh, he puts the brakes on, and now she's going to grab the bow rail. We've gotten a little crooked. The wind and currents caught them a little bit here as they're trying to get in on 4. Cat's going to have to put this one back into forward and try and get that bow back up on the dock, and then we'll see if Wifey can go ahead and make a leap and get up there. So we're coming in on it. Cap's got the approach again. He's going to have to hit the brakes one more time. Wifey's got the pole grab. Now, can she get the line up there? Nope, she's got one foot on the dock, one on the boat. That's not a good idea. She's stuck. Oh, Cap, give her a hand. And I thought we were going to have a swimmer for a minute, but she got stuck on the bow rail. And there we go. Now we're going to get the step over. But that was pretty close. Once again, the bow rails always throw me off. She kind of got stuck, couldn't get over it. One foot on the dock was pushing the boat back out, which was all of a sudden causing her to have an issue with trying to get off the boat. But all works out well in the end. We're both off the boat, and they're going to get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.